Hi everybody, welcome back. Certainly glad you could join me today for our 30th annual Joy of Painting episode with me, an alternate universe version of Bob Ross. How am I the alternate universe version? Because I'm wearing cargo shorts instead of jeans. I would also like to wish you all a very happy Halloween. Whether or not you're trick-or-treating with your friends or watching a scary movie alone by yourself at home, I think we can all agree that there's no wrong way to celebrate this holiday. So tell you what, why don't we just make a nice little spooky painting for this lovely little season. Of course, like with every episode, I'll be listing all those little colors across the screen below, so that way you can paint at home along with me. And what I've first already gone and done here is I've covered my canvas here in a nice thin, even coating of ghostly white. Not liquid white, because it's got to be a spooky paint. It's a spooky season. And now let's just get started with some Mandela Catalog gray. I really do love Mangle Catalog. I actually heard that old Alex Kisser is thinking of writing a movie for it and he's looking for a screenwriter. Ain't that something? Alright, let's just get a nice even coating on there. Just a very light coating. You don't want to go too intense, don't want to go too much. You gotta go just right. And now that we've got that out of the way, let's just take our little brush here and just beat the devil out of it. Alright, now that we've beaten the devil out of it, let's by God. We see a little bit of some sort of monster over here trying to take control of my pen right here. Look at his little hand right there. Look at him. He's trying to get up, but, just like with most things in life, there is no true escape. I think I'm going to call that a day because already looking at this thing is making me want to wet myself. Thank y'all once again for watching this episode of The Joy of Painting with alternate universe Bob Ross. Happy painting, God bless, and happy Halloween.
Yeah, I didn't really know how to do a bit for this intro. I just kind of decided to do a little bit with my Halloween costume as opposed to the usual thing we do. And I even painted this little picture for it. Look at that. But yeah, happy Halloween, everybody. And I hope you enjoy this episode of Willy Watches Spooky Things. Usually this would be the bit where, the power would go out and they'd see Freddy right behind me on this side or this side, but we've done that bit to death already. I think we should just get into the video. He's gonna appear right over there, isn't he? Yeah, no, there he is. Okay. How's it going? It's your boy Wando back at it again for another episode of Willy Watches Spooky Things. Now, in the last episode, we took a look at Basswood County and all the horrors that had to offer for us. Overall, I thought it was a pretty good series. I definitely liked the artwork in that for sure. I mean, the creature designs were pretty good. And, just like in that last episode, I said we'd be watching a FNaF VHS creator. However, what I did not mention was the name of that creator. So, what creator will we be taking a look at today? Drumroll, please. TwelveMan OP. Now, for those of you who don't know who TwelveMan OP is, he was actually a pretty prominent creator back when FNaF VHS was actually first blowing up. He had this series called the Fazbear Collection, and there was a bunch of other tapes as well. However, since then, that series of old stuff that he made has actually been labeled as canceled. It is no longer a thing that he is working on. It's a dead project. But that's what we're going to be looking at today. We're not going to be looking at his old tapes. We're going to be looking at some of his lost media. We're going to be taking a look at his new series called Juniors' Archive. Now, for those of you who don't know what Juniors is, I believe it's the FNaF 2 establishment. I mean, that's what a lot of people have kind of thought it to be, and there's also this FNaF fan game called Juniors as well. I don't know, man. I haven't watched Game Theory in a while. I gotta read back up on my FNaF lore. And from what I've heard, this series is both really good and also kind of disturbing. It's a lot more it takes a lot more of the darker elements of FNAF's true story and kind of spins it to make it even worse than, what was kind of already implied. I mean, for the most part, main thing we know about FNAF is all the animatronics possessed by kids that were killed by this one guy, but a lot of these FNaF VHS series, that, or at least the ones that I've heard of or that I've kind of seen, or not even just series, but just individual tapes, they like to make it a lot more grim than what's stated in the game. I mean, yeah, the thought of killing kids is pretty dark, but there are a lot, we don't know how Willy Boy did it. I mean, there could be a lot more darker implications to this, and I think that this series supposedly explores a lot of those darker implications, or at least things that could have potentially happened that led to the deaths of those kids. kids. Now, just like with every creator that I react to, there will be a link in the description below. Go click it. It'll take you right to 12Man OP's channel. Go check out his content. Go subscribe. Maybe watch some of his older content as well if you want. Just give him all the support you can, because content like this, like analog horror, it needs all the attention it can get, because there's clearly a lot of creativity put into it. There's a lot of effort, a lot of work and talent that has to be put into making these kinds of stories. So yeah, just go down to the description, go subscribe to his channel, and then come back here and watch my reaction to it. All right, now without any further ado, let's jump into this. There's only 3 videos in the series so far. However, on his YouTube channel banner, it says Freddy Jr.'s Origins 2 is coming in 2025. So I'll definitely be around to check that out. All right, now the first video we're going to be looking at is medical imaging. Now, I'm just going to make one quick theory here. It is heavily theorized that the character who was the victim of the bite of 87 was Jeremy Fitzgerald. For those of you who don't know, he was the main guy that you play in FNaF 2 for, I believe it's like nights 1 through 6, I think. And it's night 6 that he switches over to day shift. And this game takes place in 1987. And a lot of people think that this was where the bite of 87 happened. A lot of people think that Jeremy Fitzgerald was the victim of it. So maybe this is like Jeremy in the hospital and they're trying to like get him back to life or resuscitate him. Because I know that in FNaF 1, when the bite of 87 is mentioned, Phone Guy's like, yeah, it's a wonder that the human can live without the frontal lobe of the brain or something like that. So maybe that's what this is. I don't know. Let's just get into it and see. I will say it's been a while since I've seen a good FNaF VHS, so I'm hoping that this series is as good as people say it is. Love, Care, Save, Hope. Brighton Clinic of Hope. Brighton, estimated 1952. Okay, so that's when it was found in Brighton. Is that a reference to like the Walton Files? 'Cause I know that takes place in Brighton. Department of Radiology and Diagnostic Imaging. Okay, so these guys kind of work with like body x-rays and stuff. So it looks like we might get some sort of brain stuff. Archive procedure, tape serial number is 182. Okay, so this is like an archive of like a medical tape. Maybe from security cameras, maybe from like a medical procedure, I don't know. Oh, ooh, we got people in this. Okay, all right. I'll say this is already a very different approach than what most FNaF VHSs take. Usually the first one would start off in like the FNaF 2 establishment, or not even the FNaF 2 establishment, but a FNaF establishment. This is in a hospital. All right, so this guy's looking at some activity in the body. I think that might be, maybe it's the brain. I still don't know. I'm not a medical professional, so.
How's it going?
Oh, okay. Also, hold on, let me see if there's captions. There are captions.
Especially employed and all.
Right.
However,
Yes.
I consider everyone as a friend here.
Okay, all
Everyone
right.
calls me by my name, and I don't want to put any unnecessary pressure on my staff.
Okay.
I'll keep that in mind. But I wouldn't really say I'm stressed or anything like that. I've been reviewing x-rays for about 10 years now, so I certainly know how to do my job, you know, even with sophisticated imaging measurements.
By the
Okay.
way, why are you sitting here all alone in the dark?
That's a
You're
good
not
question.
conducting any procedures right now. You'll strain your eyes badly by staring at these screens.
That is true. Don't always put your face in technology, kids. It could kind of hurt the eyes a little bit. You need to go outside, touch some grass.
Really much of an issue, so it's really unlikely I'd do something to my eyes.
You wanted to have a little conversation with me? You called my office number 2 times, not even 3 minutes ago.
Okay, all right.
I wanted to check if Brendan had passed you some urgent information about the recent CT scans we've conducted for the past 2 weeks.
Okay, all right.
I don't know anything about it.
All right.
Richard didn't tell you that?
So we got someone in the know and someone who isn't in the
Of
know.
course he did tell you, otherwise we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Well,
All right.
What kind of conversation? Is something going on in this department that I don't know?
Grace, please, just let me explain.
Okay, we got Grace and then we got this guy. I forgot his name. I don't know if they mentioned it in
I wanted to tell you,
this.
but I was just too afraid of how you would react. But here it goes, I guess.
And the captions say Hollywood reaction. Okay, these are auto-generated.
I've been receiving some
Better than
pretty
nothing.
odd cases.
Okay.
My old job at St. Hannah Radiology Center, most of the time, if not always,
Okay.
I received and examined CT scans with brain abnormalities, skull traumas, and abdominal oddities.
Okay, abdominal oddities. Who's not just over the
internal
brain.
bleeding cases, blood clots, phenomena, tuberculosis, and 2 cases of immovable lung cancer tumors.
Ooh, okay. All right, so this guy's seen some stuff.
Give me a second.
All right, so there's something strange happening here. So maybe this isn't the bite of 87. Maybe this is something else. What could it be though?
Poison there?
Yeah, but
Oh. Okay.
Oh, right.
So the cameras zooming into there. I'm guessing this is for documentation
Exactly the
purposes.
same as my old office.
It's not just a security camera. It's like an actual functioning camera, maybe. Miazen Summatom plus S.
There.
Oh.
Over the past 2 weeks, I've gotten these 4 cases, which,
Ooh.
to be completely honest, scared a little out of me.
Oh, God. Okay, alright.
Patient information,
Ricky
7
Summers.
years old, male.
Ooh.
Symptoms, severe abdominal pain, vomiting,
shoot.
fever, and muscular pain.
Okay, so
This
are
has
these
gotten
like...
much worse about a week after eating
okay, hold on.
pizza.
Oh, okay, hold on a second. Okay, so were the kids from the FNaF establishment poisoned? Is that how they died? Did Afton, like, poison them and then, like, they end up in the hospital? And then after he saw it fail, he just killed them with the knife? Oh, shoot, I dropped the drink. After he saw the poisoning attempt failed, he just decided to kill them after they got out of the hospital? Or is this just, like, somebody who got, like, food poisoning from FNAFs? Because Afton wanted to torture more people other than those kids. I don't know. That's gonna be my guess.
Yeah, I know that place. An infamous restaurant built as a response to Bond's Burgers with the same urban legend.
Bond's
about
Burgers?
the people
Ooh!
as spiritual predators
Okay, so
there.
this does kind of take place. This is kind of like nodding to the Walton Files. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. They're making that little connection there. That's interesting. It's very interesting. I haven't seen too many VHS tapes try that. Really, that's cool.
Yeah, those are typical symptoms of a severe flu or complex food poisoning, for that matter.
Okay, all right.
My thoughts exactly.
Okay.
But every poisoning test, and even the viral blood test, showed negative results.
Oh.
And that was until I just had to give him a proper abdominal CT scan.
Oh boy. All right.
Take a look at this.
All right. What is it? I don't know much about medical stuff, so if once I see these X-rays, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna look like an idiot looking at these.
What the
Oh.
Please,
Okay.
doctor,
I'm guessing this is bad then.
Jesus, what the hell is this?
That is cystic echinocosis.
Oh.
Cystic
Okay.
echinococosis?
That sounds bad.
How? In this region? How'd that thing get so big?
These little tapeworm bastards tend to develop
Tapeworms?
almost on
Oh, I kind of see it's like a little outline of it. Oh, so they have to put tapeworms in their food? Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, God, that is pretty bad. That is pretty bad.
Well,
Ooh.
congratulations on your accurate diagnosis then.
I'm not finished yet, Grace.
Oh, God, is there
I
more?
wouldn't call you and disturb you in a piece if it was just a single case of cystic echinocosis.
Okay.
But
So it's
alarming
throughout
to see
every body there.
Another 3 times throughout the next 2 weeks.
Oh,
Every test showed
God.
the same symptoms, same images, pretty much the same diagnosis.
Jesus. So
Except for
Afton's
one,
giving these kids
which will get you
tapeworms.
better.
That is bad. That's even darker than just killing. That's like torture.
Larry Sandman, 8 years old.
Larry Sandman. What a Sandman. What a last name. All right, let's see if I can notice any abnormalities. So I did notice the tapeworm pretty quickly.
You
Okay.
see this?
Oh.
As big as Demi's ego cyst?
Whoa.
All these kids didn't have any contact with infected animal feces. Hell, it's even impossible to catch such a
What?
parasitic disease here. There's no bears, foxes, badgers.
Oh,
or any
wow.
kind of infected
Wow.
animal.
So he's
So,
actually just
and
putting
fellow
animal
pediatrician
poop in the
Dr.
freaking. That is. Health code violation all out the
What hell
wazoo here.
happened and what they suspect could have caused such an illness.
Wow.
And every single parent admitted that just before the incidents, they had all went to the same Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria.
Okay. God.
Now the real question.
Okay, so it's that same Fazbear's,
How the
because
hell
I'm guessing it's like a chain of places almost in a
especially
way.
for classic cheese
Like Chuck E.
pizzas,
Cheese
because we
in
got
a
their order
sense.
bills in our hands to see what they had for dinner.
Oh.
Turns out, some sick roams around there and adds God knows what into the pizzas with motherfucking tapeworm eggs in it.
Oh, eggs! Oh my God, the eggs is not just here, just the eggs.
But the rest
Ugh.
of all of these.
Oh,
is the
God,
face
that
of the
is-
creature. I was 6 years
Ooh.
old.
Oh God, that's like okay. Wow, this is a very different take than what I thought it would be. So as a way to kind of maybe not even kill these kids, but just torture them until they die, putting like tapeworm eggs in there, animal feces. Oh God, that is pretty disturbing actually. And also that is a sick way to kill somebody. Like, and also these are like kids, not even like 15, 16-year-old. These are like 7 to 8-year-olds here. This one, the next one coming up is like 6. God dang, that Willy boy's fricked up.
Symptoms are unbearable headaches, vomiting, dizziness, and progressive loss of consciousness.
Okay, so they're not dead yet. It's just bad symptoms.
Right away, and
Okay.
brace yourself.
Oh God, what's this one gonna be? I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying to look for anything that would look out of the ordinary, but I don't know. It all just looks like weird stuff. Is this in the? Okay, this is in the brain. Oh God, is there a parasite entering the brain?
Turns out that lunatic not only has some spare hydatid worm eggs,
Oh.
but pork tapeworm ones as well.
Oh.
Yo, these poor children.
Oh yeah, no, I'd be just as disgusted as you, lady.
Brennan was going to tell you that he either forgot about it or just got too scared.
Oh God, I wouldn't know what to do either, honestly.
She died holding her mother's hand while being rushed to the emergency surgical department.
Oh, that is horrible. Oh, that is
Bring it to the
sad.
police station as evidence.
Oh, that
I
is
and Brennan have
sad.
already collected all the necessary information.
Oh.
Come in.
Oh boy.
I've been looking for you for ages. Another urgency. Patient, age 7, from ER in less than 2 minutes.
Age 7 or age center?
Anyone care to explain to me?
We've got the 5th case of that poisoning thing.
Oh.
Keep the X-ray lab.
A 5th one.
Okay.
So these are like the 5 missing kids then, or like the 5 dead kids. So did any kids go missing, or were they just killed? Or are these different people entirely?
Hope it's not what I think it is.
Oh god.
Bring and connect a heart monitor and a ventilator since the patient's on heart anesthetics now.
Whoa.
Okay, just give me a moment. Hey, don't let that kid's mother in here. It's a restricted area.
That's the mom. Oh my god, they got the mom screaming.
Here, she'll disturb the procedure.
Oh, that is oh my god. Damn, okay, I'm liking this one. This is taking some very dark creative liberties here. So, okay, either one, these are the 5, because there's 5 of them. It said there's really 5, like, of the kids. I don't know if these are these different kids? Because the whole thing, I think FNaF 2, I can't remember if the FNaF 2 animatronics, they kill you because of, like, because I know there's that criminal database mode thing that they have, but then also there's the regular animatronics that are, like, possessed by the kids. Were these animatronics in the FNaF 2 establishment? Because there's 3 toy animatronics, there's Mangle, and then there's Balloon Boy. The puppet was already a thing before that, as established by one of the FNaF minigames. She's the one that gave life to all the animatronics that were like, had the kids stuffed inside them. So were there 5 more victims, or was it just like the puppet manipulating their security system to go after the guard, potentially, that could have been William Afton? I don't know. Also, I was wondering what that, because I heard screaming. I didn't know if that was the child, like, screaming as they were trying to, like, hold her down, or him down, or whoever was down from suffering with that freaking poison, or that was the, like, somebody else. That was the mom. Oh my god. Imagine that. Imagine, like, having to witness your, like, that is not the age to go, man. Not the age to go. No young age like that is when you should die. I'd say, like 60s, 70s, if you're, like, almost out of there, going up Stairway to Heaven, whatever, yeah, sure, like, it's sad, but, you know, you had a good life. But if you're a kid, man, like, there's so much of your life is just taken away from you like that. God, and also you hear the mom, like, banging on, like, the door and the glass.
We can start the procedure.
Alright, okay. Oh, that blinded me. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that blinded me a little bit. Warning, tube warming
So
up.
is the machine.
Okay.
Let's start with the head section, and we'll move slowly towards the abdomen.
Right.
Okay.
Give me the patient information.
So,
Eric Harley, 7 years old.
okay, Eric Harley. So it is a he. It is a
His
he.
mother has dizziness, extreme abdominal pain, blood and bile vomiting.
Oh, blood and bile.
Diarrhea and loss of energy.
Oh, that is terrible.
This week, the teacher caught him vomiting gallons of blood and bile in class today.
That's traumatized. That would be traumatizing for the students. To imagine seeing, like, your best friend or something in, like, kindergarten just vomiting blood. You don't even know how to process that. Good lord.
I wonder what it's gonna be this time.
Oh
My
god.
bad. Another one of those tapeworm cysts.
Brendan, you forgot to tell Grace about our plan.
Okay.
Sorry, flew out of my mind. You know I'm really busy recently and I don't have enough time to actually rest.
Luckily, your friend told me everything.
Good. That's good.
Oh man, I could only imagine how stressed out some of these doctors would be. Also, oh god, I'm flashing on my camera a lot from this. Just don't look at me. Just look at the flashing light. Oh, I don't know what to do. I did give a flashing lights warning at the beginning of this. Okay, there you go. It's not as prevalent anymore because it's dark as well. That's why. So you're seeing more of the flash on my body. All right, what are we scanning? I'm guessing that beeping is like a heart rate monitor to make sure they're stable. You know, I was the Brighton Clinic of Hope. I will say, I think it is very interesting. Oh, were those the, what the heck? Kids going lower into the abdomen, maybe it looks like.
Can't see any cysts here,
Okay.
especially in the liver.
Alright, so this is the liver.
So that's regular poisoning then, right?
I'm not too sure. The images aren't sharp enough.
Try manipulating the image with brightness and contrast.
Okay, alright. Like I was gonna say before, I think it's cool how they kind of like tie this into another universe of VHS tapes.
Wait a minute. Something's off.
Wait,
Rescan
is the heart rate getting faster? I can't tell. What? Oh, rescan.
I'll go talk to his mom.
Something looks off.
It moved.
What
I'm
the?
just saying that you can tell it's a fasciola hepatica.
Whoa.
Hell of a thing.
It's actually a full colony of damn liver flukes.
No wonder this kid got a sudden bile.
Oh my
attack.
god, a whole
He's
colony.
right.
That's gotta be a lot of worms. Or flukes, whatever.
Oh god.
Look at the
What?
main vein. It's perforated.
Oh, are they
Liver fluke
eating?
must have chewed it up and made its way to the
They're
vascular
eating the
tract.
kid alive!
If the fluke reaches the heart?
Oh my god.
Eric
Wait.
will die.
Oh, it's getting faster. What's happening? Uh-oh. What's happening?
What's going on?
Woke up.
Oh my god, the kid's awake? Oh, that is terrible. Oh my god. Oh my, that is disturbing. Oh, God. I don't, oh, that makes me very uncomfortable, actually.
Mom will come soon.
Oh my god, the kid's awake during the operation. That is terrible. How'd he wake up though?
Look, Eric, breathing calm, okay?
Oh, the flukes are literally like eating his inside? That's terrible.
Stay with me, strong man.
Oh my god. Oh, he's gonna die. He's just dying.
You just crashed.
I'll intubate him. Bring in the defibrillator.
Oh god, no, that kid's gone, man. Oh, that poor kid, that poor mom.
Please stay with me, honey.
Jeez,
Please, no.
I'm sorry that my it's flashing a lot on my camera. I don't know how to stop that.
What the is going on here?
Stop standing like a moron and help me.
Oh god, things are getting intense now.
There's no time for this. Yeah, I'm doing CPR.
Oh,
All right, ready? Stand back.
okay. Oh, this kid's not making it though. Nah, it's dead. It's dead. I shouldn't say it like that. He's dead.
Come on, stay with me, baby. You got this whole white head of you, please.
Oh, this woman's like, oh, that is, dang, this is a lot dark. Okay, already we're off to a dark start. Ah, it's starting to hurt my eyes looking at myself flashing. He's dead.
He's gone.
Oh, dude.
PT passed at 22:45 hours on April 23rd, 1985.
Oh, 1985. So this is before Bite of
Will
87.
you just toddle up already, piece of junk?
Jeez.
Second kid this week. Second!
Oh my god. Yeah,
You report
no.
to state authorities.
Yeah, no. These doctors aren't catching up here.
Psycho and the restaurant owner are accountable for this.
Yeah, no.
They'll both pay for what they did.
Both pay. Oh yeah, because Henry and Will are the guys who own the restaurant. It was Will though. It was obviously Will. No, Henry wouldn't do this.
It's okay, don't.
Oh god, this is sad. This is a sad start. Gee, bus man.
Fluke probably blocked his vessels.
And the flukes are just still in there eating at him.
Mom.
Oh,
I'll try, but I'm afraid I'll start crying myself.
oh god, man, this is miserable. This is miserable.
Let's get somewhere nice and prepare for his last goodbye with his mother.
Oh, dude, I couldn't imagine this happening to some, like, if I ever have a kid.
Grace, come on. We have to do
Like,
this.
if I were a doctor, like a parent, like, I would not. This would break me mentally, dude. This is sad, bro. Oh, man. Already I'm invested heavily. Oh, the computer's just on. 12-man, you made Willy Boy fricked up in this, bro. Whoa! Oh, line 2. Okay, what's this? Oh. Oh, the kid. Yoic 2LDHOM. Oh, you killed him with worms. Oh, God. This is like talking to William almost. Oh, the kid crying is disturbing. Ugh. Oh, is that Will? Or is that the kid like haunting Will? Oh, God. That is a weird image. Oh. Dude, this is dark already, but I'm liking it. This is very interesting. I'm invested. Hey guys, Editing Wonder Will here. So normally what I would do whenever I need to get face cam footage is after I'm done recording on my phone, I would upload that video to YouTube as an unlisted video, and then I download that video from YouTube and put it into Filmora. However, when I went to download the face cam footage for today's video, it said copyright claim. Now, I was curious. I was wondering why would this have a copyright claim on it? And apparently, the music that was used in this segment that I'm reacting to towards the end, which you're about to see, is copyrighted. So here's what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read this segment on my own now and play my own music for it that shouldn't be copyrighted. Because I wouldn't want to skip over this segment that's pretty important to knowing like where the story would go from here. And also, I guess I'll just give a little bit of like explanation as to what happened or summary or whatever you want to call it. Health Hazard Family Restaurant finally closes its doors for good. So it's basically the cover of a newspaper kind of showing that the aftermath of what happened in that hospital, it did get reported to the authorities, and now the Fazbear restaurant that was responsible for it is now shutting down in Brighton. After nearly 2 years of various legal actions, the beloved family restaurant is finally closed. So basically this one has been open for like 2 years in Brighton. There's some context to how long this place has existed. However, after a recent mass bout of food poisonings involving various parasitic infections with 2 fatal cases, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has ordered the closure of the restaurant and the dissolution of the Fazbear Entertainment Company at the request of the management and the staff of Radiology and Diagnostic Imaging Department at Brighton's Clinic of Hope with an immediate effect. In addition, the FDA issued a warrant for the arrest of restaurant owner William Afton, along with an indictment which says that the owner neglected the cleanliness of workstations, failed to comply with basic hygiene rules, failed to ensure quality control over the received resources and their products, which later were made available available to customers, all of which led to repeated infections among customers, mostly children, with various parasites and bacteria present in food products offered by the pizzeria. So this is basically just a page saying that because of what happened, William Afton is 1, now getting arrested, and 2, the Fazbear company is supposed to be discontinuing, which we all know how that went down. Fazbear, it was still around even after this. I mean, FNaF 2, the juniors establishment, I'm guessing opened up a few years after this, maybe by a different person trying to bring back the company name. Maybe it was Henry, I don't know though. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Like, arresting, I mean, to be fair, you would have to arrest him at that point for being so neglectful of his stuff. Though, to be fair, they probably should arrest him just not even under neglect, but just for murder, because clearly he knew about this. The owner did not admit to the above-mentioned complaints. He stubbornly insisted that it was impossible for children to get poisoned by stale food from his restaurant. As he stated, all hygiene rules were strictly followed by my employees, and quality control of wholesale products was regularly carried out. So this is William basically trying to deny everything that's been going on, and also saying that, you know, him and his employees were all following the basic hygiene rules. And then a few seconds later, all hygiene rules is kind of highlighted and focused in on, basically trying to say, yeah, right, I don't believe that this was the case. This was not how it went down. No hygiene rules were followed, and this was a deliberate attack on children. The situation has changed dramatically in the last month. On April 6th, 7-year-old Ricky Summers, who had eaten at a pizzeria 2 weeks before, was hospitalized. Previously standard pharmacotherapy against gastrointestinal infections did not bring the desired results. It was decided to perform a computer tomography of the boy's abdomen. What was discovered horrified radiologists. So I'm guessing this was the case that we had seen in that like tape that we watched. The Ricky Summers was the boy who got taken into there, or this is a different one. I can't exactly recall. A huge 3-inch wide tapeworm cyst was discovered in a boy's liver during a CT scan. So yeah, there, and then there's like the circled area showing the tapeworm. So I think, yeah, no, this was a different case. This was a different issue because this said it changed over the last month. And then there it is. You can kind of see like the tapeworm in that infected area. And then this part doesn't really seem to be a part of the newspaper. It's more so just somebody like meddling with the VHS to like give more information on what's happened after this incident. William Afton and his cook were sentenced to 1 year in prison. Yeah, no, 1 year, that is a pretty short sentence for how much he got away with. Honestly, that's very merciful for what he really deserved. That guy should be locked up for life. Give him the death penalty or something. Such low penalty infuriated Brighton residents and parents who were seeking justice. So yeah, even the town of Brighton was angered by what was going on. And as a result of this, according to the tape, riots broke out. The residents burned down William's house, and there was a lynching. So people were so angry about what William did to those kids, or what they think he did, which he obviously did, that riots broke out in the streets of Brighton. His house was literally burned down, and somebody was lynched. And if you don't know what a lynching is, basically that's just like the mass hanging of people. I'm guessing maybe they were Fazbear employees, or maybe they were just random people who were associated with William. I don't know. And then this last bit, by order of state court, William has been relocated to another state. Said state was called Texas. Town was called Bellwood. Under his new provided identity, he served his sentence there. So because of how crazy the situation was, William essentially got away with it. Had those riots not broken out, he probably would have just stayed in jail in Brighton. Then maybe afterwards the parents would have gotten the justice himself. But no, all the riots, the house fire at Williams, they had to literally relocate him to another state to serve his time. So now those parents in Brighton, they probably won't ever be able to truly seek justice on what happened to him. It's pretty messed up. It's pretty sad. I mean, TwelveMan definitely made William Afton a more malicious figure in this, which I definitely think was a pretty interesting choice, because obviously we all know how evil William Afton is within the FNaF canon, but man, some of these tapes, including this one, really take it to darker roots, and it definitely puts the more scary elements back into the series like there were back in like the olden days when it was first starting out. But yeah, that was that segment of that tape. I'm sorry I couldn't really play it out, like play my full reaction to it as it was happening, but you know, I don't really want to like have to deal with copyright claims, because those can be pretty annoying. All right, anyways, back to the video. On February 7th, 1986, he was released early for good behavior. Is he really gone for good? No, he's not gone. Just like they say in Pizzeria Simulator, he always comes back. Wow, that was a huge departure from what I usually expect from FNaF VHS tapes, and I couldn't be happier, man. That was a blend of dark and disturbing with so much, like, just, it's not even that it's fully graphic. Like, it doesn't show like full like what you'd see in the body. It doesn't show like a corpse or anything like that. It's just, you have to like, it's just, you have to imagine it. This already is amazing just because of how different it is from other like pieces of FNaF media. Like TwelveMan OP already strong start to this series. I couldn't even let out the words there. I'm so in shock. Okay, this takes place. That one took place in 1980. Oh, I just realized. Shoot, I didn't take. I said in one of the last videos I take a look at the description. What does the description of the tape say? Let's read this. Canon number 0, note from Adam. The tape was found in a trash bag near the bus station. Shows camcorder footage recorded by Dr. Leonard Smokes, Brighton's Clinic of Hope employee. The video shows an emergency CT scanning procedure conducted on a very sick 7-year-old patient. As far as I know, the footage was presumably given to the Food and Drug Administration and the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Very likely this footage wasn't meant to be seen by the public and we're doing something very illegal. Tape recorded April 23rd, 1985, found March 6th, 2009. Okay, alright, so we got Dr. Leonard, got Dr. Grace, we got Dr. Brendan. All three of those dudes were working on this case, investigating those kids, and then that last one after it died, like, you know what, that's the last straw. We're taking this to the police. We're taking this to the police. So, okay, so that's how this is presented as how it was found. It was like found in a trash bag and discovered at like a certain date. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I've started reading the description of these tapes. It adds a lot more context to it that otherwise would have been lost had I not checked. So all those kids, yeah, I still don't know, like, were those, I don't think those are the 5 missing kids, or maybe they were, I don't know. It's like, I don't exactly know when William's, like, killings were first started, you know what I mean? Because, like, this could just be people who he was just trying to torment just for the hell of it, because I believe it was, like, before this, like, he lost his son to the bite of 83, and then he lost his daughter, or he lost his daughter first and then his son. Whichever one of those, either way, both of them happened. So I'm guessing, like, he's making all these other people suffer because his kids suffered, other people should suffer as well, because he suffered, like, through his kids dying, other parents should suffer the way he has. I don't know. I mean, that would be my guess for the kind of logic he has in his fricked up brain here. But yeah, so he's putting tapeworm eggs in food. There was somebody, as a result of the riots breaking out, got lynched, who I guess they either worked for Fazbear or maybe it was the cook that was sentenced 1 year, because the cook, I'm sure the cook was innocent. I guarantee it was William lacing all these food products. Oh man, already I'm loving this. I'm already liking this because of how interesting it is. All right, so the next video we've got is security cam feed. This one, I'm guessing, takes place in the FNaF 2 establishment because the thumbnail has like Toy Bonnie and Toy Freddy in there, and they were from FNaF 2. Let's read the description first. Let's see what this is. Canon number 0,5. Okay, so I'm guessing these tapes are like side ones that are part of the canon tapes. Let's see what the description says. An email from adam.turner1981@gmail.com. Hello, Harold. It has been quite a while since we have talked. We should hang out more once you get back from the sanatorium. Anyway, I wanted to tell you something about my recent findings. 3 days ago, I was going to buy some groceries. Normally, I take a subway route and then catch a bus. I spotted something lying on the tracks while waiting for the subway car to arrive. Upon closer look, I realized it was indeed a VHS tape lying down there. Maybe someone has dropped it while entering the car. No idea. I asked the security if they could pull that tape out and give it to me. I sold them a cheap story that it was a tape I had dropped earlier and it contained my family videos. Well, that worked and got my hands on some random VHS cassette. At home, I wanted to check its contents. There were no markings besides manufacturer information and my lovely Madeline written on the side label. So I inserted the tape into my VCR and started watching. The first 40 minutes of the tape were just private home video footage recorded by a lone man. The video showed a little girl just playing and having fun. The man, clearly her stepfather, expressed how he was happy that he got her from the adoption center and how she was the last precious thing in his life after his wife's passing. I don't want to share the home footage just for the sake of privacy. I know this video is like 20 years old, but still. However, there's one thing I wanted to share with you. Things get really interesting after the 41-minute mark. Family footage cuts to the black screen and pretty unsettling footage from our familiar location. 4 months ago, I found the split frame of a robotic chicken, and now I can observe more of these things in full view. I sense a real connection to that hospital tape, man. And you know what's worst about the footage? It ends up with the picture of the very small girl I saw at the beginning of the video, with a monotonous voice repeating that she went missing a long time ago. That was awfully chilling and don't know what to think about it. Please check the MP4 rip of the tape I have attached for you. You're an expert at these conspiracy theories or whatever it was called. Maybe you have an explanation for that, because that video left me puzzled. Tape manufactured May 14th, 1987. Tape recorded November 7th, 1987. Found September 8th, 2009. Okay, so outside of the actual FNaF tape, like, we've got this whole story about this dude who's just finding these tapes randomly, and I guess just kind of emailing them to this dude, whoever it is. What's the guy's name? So this guy, Adam Turner, is talking to his friend Harold about some some of the tapes. So he was the guy who found the medical tape in that trash can, and now he's found another one by a subway. So this one has so there was some sort of adopted girl, and it being the last good thing in somebody's life, and now like they're in the tape with like, I'm guessing that's the security cam footage. The girl, it says she went missing. Her name is Madeline. Huh, maybe? And this takes place, okay, when was this? 1987. So it was manufactured on May 4th, and the tape was recorded on November 7th. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so we've got a little timeline of events here. So we got Harold and we got Adam. They're just kind of investigating some of these tapes, emailing them to each other, and just looking at the weird findings. So this security cam footage was kind of like played over some of that home video footage. I'm kind of curious to see what that home video footage would be now, honestly, though. But that's not what's important. Let's get into the video now. This one's a shorter one. This one's around 10 minutes, and then the next one's like 41 minutes long or something. Right, 49 actually, close to 50 minutes. Good lord. All right, let's do this. Let's see what we got. 41:57. So this is when the tape like gets weird. So I'm guessing there'll be security footage of Fazbear's. So I'm guessing the original like Freddy establishment that had the poisonings was the one without the toy animatronics, and after that, because that was in 1985, I'm guessing 2 years later a new one opened up. Was he really gone for good? Oh, this is talking about William Afton. Yeah, was he really gone for good? Don't think so, buddy. He's never gone. Oh, flashbang. Oh, I hear noises. Captions for this one, auto-generated. Applause. Yeah, no, auto-generated captions not that good. I know the next one has actual captions, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we got the camera moving. It's 4:07 a.m. Okay, so this guy, whoever this is, like security guard, has been on his night shift for like 4 hours now. Hasn't made 6 a.m. yet, so we can't go home. I don't know what that sound is. I can't tell if it's static or breathing. One of the two. What is that? Is that looking at something? Is that a... Oh, it's Balloon Boy. Right? Yeah, that's Balloon Boy. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's zooming in. Yes, that is Balloon Boy. I know Balloon Boy when I see it. That is indeed Balloon Boy. I will say, it's cool how, like, grainy these cameras are. It really adds to this thing. Because I feel like a lot of, like, places that have security cameras from memes I've seen, they are, like, really, really old and not that high quality for the most part. And also, this is, like, in 87, so, of course, this would be low quality for sure. I mean, so this is Canton Main Diner. Oh, camera selection. Oh, okay, going back to the stage. You got Chica there, you got Toy Bonnie there, and you got Freddy there. Now, they haven't moved yet, it looks like. Though usually it's around this point they probably would move. You got Freddy there. I actually just saw the most recent poster for FNaF 2, the movie. Freddy, he looks pretty good. He's very shiny in it, a little glossy too. Also, quite a bit of emphasis on the eyelashes as well. What the? Oh, shoot. Oh, they got an older model of Mangled there. Like, this was like a Fun Time Foxy, or like a Toy Foxy almost. So I remember that was originally in one of the older teasers for FNaF 2. It was like a curtain, you see Foxy coming out from the side, then like Mangle with also a hook. So I guess there was supposed to be a Toy Foxy originally, but then it got changed to Mangle. So it's kind of cool how they tie that little aspect of FNaF into just a little bit of history. Book hallway. This isn't a library. What kind of books they got there? Oh, okay. I was wondering, because in FNaF 2, there's that whole feature where you can like shine a light through the security camera. Okay, so this guy doesn't say anything. It's 4:09 still right now. Honestly, if I were to guess, I don't think this guy's gonna make it to 6 a.m. just based on how other FNaF VHS tapes go. Usually nobody ever really survives. It's very rare you'd see a survivor. Oh. Ooh, some pests in the establishment. Bees, or not bees, flies. Got some mice, some rats. No video device audio. So this is the kitchen cam. Oh, it's like rats and like freaking flies in the kitchen. Yeah, all hygiene rules, huh? I don't think that's exactly true, Willy. Is there even a kitchen cam in FNaF 2? I can't remember. I'm scared that at some point when the flashlight comes out, I'm just gonna see one of them like... Whoa! Oh, sensor caution, vent 6 found movement. Oh boy. I'm guessing this, I'm guessing they'd have to have the mask that you put on to like make sure the animatronics don't recognize you, because that's security footage. Oh shoot, movement in cam 6. What are you doing, bro? Go to cam 6, see what it is. Oh, what the heck? Thought I just saw a face there. Oh my god, that was a face. That was a face right there. I saw that. I saw the face. That was the thing the guy was talking about. The face of the girl. Oh, is this gonna be Bite of 87? Is this gonna be Bite of 87? Mangle's gone. And a lot of people theorize that she's the one that caused the bite for Jeremy. Oh, Jeremy. Oh god. Oh, Foxy. Say F-O-X-I. It's not F-O-X-Y like the other one. Okay. So that's the way they differentiate it. Oh! Oh, that one's dead. Okay, 48:15. This one, okay, what's happening now? Because there's like, how many more minutes left of this? Whoa! Oh my, oh, he's going handheld mode. Oh, these aren't auto, are these auto? I can't tell. They're censoring there. I think YouTube does that automatically, but still. Are you safe though? Oh my god, he's in the bathroom.
God, I must be seeing things.
Nope.
Nightmare.
Oh no, that's cool. So this is now going into the found footage stuff with a camcorder.
I should be safe in here.
Oh, oh no. It's in the oh, that's terrifying. Oh my god. Oh, okay. One thing I love the acting in all these tapes so far. Like, I think the actors for the freaking medical imaging tape, they did a really good job of like sounding professional, but also like keeping the casual conversation. And also the moments where they were just distraught and like angry at like what was happening, what was going on, and how like upsetting it was. They played that off very well. Whoever the actor was for this one is like, he's doing a good job too at selling like actual fear here. Cause I too would probably be like scared and start like breaking down at the thought of these inanimate objects coming to kill me. Oh, just be silent, man. Just be silent, man. Don't, just calm down. Just calm down. Oh, he's literally praying. Oh, it's 5 a.m. Oh my god, this poor dude. Just staying there till 6 a.m., man. Just staying there till 6 a.m. Oh god. Oh my god. This is good, amazing acting here. Yes, just wait.
Till 6 a.m.
Just wait it out.
When 6 a.m. hits, someone will come to me. I have to wait for God. Have mercy on me. Let me survive those 2 hours, please, God.
Oh god.
God, we're gonna be 2 hours.
2 hours. You have 1 hour left, buddy. Don't worry. It's 5 a.m. I think he's gonna make it, but something's gonna like hurt him before it happens.
Alright. 6 a.m.
Okay. Yep. 6 a.m.
I haven't heard any vent rattling since 5:12, so I guess it means I'm good now.
Yep. Are you? Oh no, his man gonna be there.
I need to wait just a few more minutes.
Okay.
So hopefully someone, the worker or the boss will rest.
Oh, actually, that's smart. That is smart, actually.
Alright, time to go.
6:23. Okay. I really want this guy to survive, but I know he won't. I know he won't survive. Oh, he's not gonna make it. I'm scared that like for when it's happening. Oh my god, dude. I'm on it. I'm a little on it. Oh no. Oh, dude, you should just waited there till like 7 or 8 or something. Or wait till the establishment is fully open and you see kids roaming around. Oh no.
Open.
Oh no. Oh, it's locked. What? Oh yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Oh god. I knew I was gonna make it out. I thought it was like as he goes to the door.
Facial recognition and advanced mobility. They're gonna let them walk around during the day too. Isn't that neat?
Then there was the bite of 87.
They're all tied into some kind of
That's the guard. Okay, this isn't from like the FNaF 1 phone call.
$200 will be paying them to guard you.
Oh.
That being said, no new systems without its kinks. I wouldn't say like a full team's guard to work at that location. This guy finished his week, but complained about conditions. We switched over to the day shift, so hey, lucky you, right? Mainly expressed concerns that certain characters can move around at night, and even attempted to get into his office.
Oh my god.
I know that sounds a little bit eerie.
Yes.
But from what we know, that should be impossible.
Nope.
You know, the restaurant should be the safest place on earth. So, while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the one thing is that the robots were never given a proper night mode.
Oh. Yeah, no, they weren't given a proper night mode, and now look what happened. The night guard. Oh, the silhouette of Mangle. Some audio there. Oh, some text coming up. What is it saying? Oh, that's the little girl. Missing since 5/14/87. So this is the Natalie woman. I think. What's her name? Is it Natalie? Madeline. That was her name. I just checked the description. Madeline. So that's Madeline. Oh, is it over now? Oh, dang. Yeah, that guard. He's the goner. So missing since 5/14/87. Was that supposed to mean that like represent Mangle was the child in that? I don't know. Okay, wow, that was another solid entrance. I like how they kind of blended the like the security camera aspect as well into like the camcorder found footage aspect, which now makes me think, how was that like put into the VHS tape thing itself? There's always a lot of questions that I wonder whenever it comes to like found footage and VHS tapes and stuff like that. When I first watched like Squimpus's tapes, when those were like the first ever big like FNaF VHS, the whole thing was like the ghosts were kind of manipulating the content within the tapes. I'm guessing that's kind of what's happening here. It's like they have like like they find like they have the there's the main footage, and then the ghosts themselves like put other footage into that tape, and then there's also like the creepy images and stuff like that. So that girl Madeline, was she the one that was like possessing Mangle, if Mangle is even possessed, or was that supposed to be like a like that's supposed to be like the stand-in for the puppet? Because the puppet, it's the daughter of Henry Emily. Her name's Charlotte or Charlie, whichever one, and she was the one who was like kind of put into the puppet, and she gave the kids life. Is it in this universe? Is her name Madeline now instead of Charlie? That's just my guess. That's my theory. Also, East Walker, I'm guessing, did that take place? I'm guessing, because that makes me curious now as to who found the body of the guard and tried to cover it up, because maybe that was the bite of 87, or because I could have sworn maybe that took place during the daytime. I don't know. I could be wrong. Man, that was another solid one. That was another pretty good tape, and now we're up to our last video of the day, Freddy Jr.'s Origins, number 1. Let's do this. All right, I'm gonna buckle the frick up for whatever's next in this, because this is like 40 minutes of content, and this one has actual captions in it, so that should be good. 20 days later. Okay, so this takes place after the first tape, not the first tape, the second tape. 20 days after the death of that guard. Ooh, direct navigate. Okay, so, ooh, a TV. Is this like TV? No, this is like the layout of like replaying the security footage, it looks like. At least that's from what I think. I could be wrong. So this is like an archival tape of what's happened. Oh, heard audio. I think that was audio. Like a voice. Oh, okay, so this one is before the FNaF 2 establishment. So this is 20 days after the incident with the what's it called? The poisonings. That's what I think anyways. Or if I were to guess. Or maybe this is 20 days later. I guess maybe this is like 20 days later after the establishment closed down. Oh, is that an arcade cabinet? Oh, okay, we're fading to black now. I'm curious as to where the thumbnail shot for this comes from, honestly. Does this go like Kane Pixels, Alex Hister, whatever, started being a short film, as well as May 12th, 1985. Okay, so that's when the incident happened. That's when the poisonings happened. This like, I was saying, this takes like the... Huh? This is kind of like, is this kind of like that, where it's like the short film is like mixing together with the analog horror stuff, like with the found footage VHS? That's cool. I like how more analog horror is doing that, because it makes it more interesting. It makes it more like, almost adds more story to it in a way. Oh, shoot, actually, hold on, I just realized I have to check the description. What does this one say? Warning, disturbing imagery, viewer discretion is advised. Canon number 1, tape manufactured, ? Tape 1, recorded 1, May 13th, 1985. Tape recorded 2, around 1986. Found September 29th, 2009. Okay, so they don't know when the tape was manufactured, but they do know tape 1 and tape 2. So there's 2 tapes total within this one thing. Okay. We got the... Oh, distant door closing. Okay, somebody walking in here. So what is it? This looks a little like janky, like handheld almost. So is there like a person recording all this stuff? It's hard to tell. I don't know. If I were to guess, it's probably like a blend of found footage mixed with actual short film stuff. I mean, I love the designs of the, because I remember like the withered animatronics, like they had like they were like scrapped from an older place, and like a lot of people have tried to like make versions of the older models. So and these ones look really, really good, and they almost look like something you would see like an old like animatronic establishment like Freddy Fazbear's. So why are the lights dim? Oh god, they look creepier in the lighting, especially Chica and Bonnie too. That is a kid? What is happening? Oh, I'm already uncomfortable. I don't like this. What? Was that a killing? What the frick? What the frick? What the frick? What's happening? Oh, the eyes are moving. Sizzling? They cooking a kid? Oh, the animatronics are pissed. Oh, they're pissed. The kid is getting cooked. That is so messed up. Oh my god. And it's a little... Oh my god, dude. And then the screaming subsides. Whoa. Bubbling. Oh my god. That adds a whole nother level of messed up. Oh my god. Oh, the blood. This is a whole nother level of, like, what the hell? Oh my god. William Afton is literally like, to kill the kids, he cooks them all. So there aren't really bodies stuffed inside the suits, it's more so just the spirits of the animatronics. Or maybe there were bodies stuffed inside the suits and these are just like extra kids William decided to kill because why not? Oh my god, dude. Nuggies. Normally I'd give a little giggle because that's still how I pronounce nuggets. I call them nuggies. But honestly, like, this is too disturbing. Mechanical bleeping. CLN 70%. Replace. Skim bat. Stop fry. Okay, no. Skim bat. Stop fry. Okay, no. Oh my god. Remove excess content from fryer. Oh god. Oh, I'm guessing that's like the body of the kid right there, like in a body bag or something. Jeez. Oh, whoa, the fan. 5 of 6 already. 5 of 6. Oh my god. Ready for cooking, sir? Oh my god. One is getting ready at 39 minutes left. This is crazy, dude. William went from like a fricked up serial killer to a full-fledged like psycho. More children crying. Oh my god. Oh my. Jeebus. Wow, that is a whole other level of what the frickery. March 18th, 1985. This is after, I'm guessing. Ooh, okay, some footage from in the streets. So what is this exactly? This is 85. I like this. I kind of like this. This is very well done CGI as well for like movement and stuff like that, for like the cars and the setting, and like it's very amazing. It also reminds you of like an old stop motion movie like Wallace and Gromit or something, you know what I mean? It just has that feel to it, and I like it. That and also like Thomas the Tank Engine, where it's almost like a play set and the stuff is getting moved around and animated through like controllers and wiring and things like that. That's someone's, I'm guessing that might be, maybe that's William Afton's car if I were to guess, I don't know. I wonder when and or if this one will get back into the found footage stuff. Law Enforcement and Crisis Prevention HQ. City of Brighton, okay. Okay, so this is, I'm trying to remember when the incident took place with the poisonings. I know it was in 1985, I can't remember, it was in May or something like that. I've got sucky memory. I actually went like a full 24 hours trying to edit together that boiled one video, so like I'm very tired. Ooh, we're going to full-fledged human models here? That is sick. That is actually so cool.
Hello. Miss Jennifer Hunter is requesting access to your office.
Alright.
She was scheduled for a meeting now at 8:30 p.m. Schedule number 623. Should I let her in?
Yes.
Dang. This is cool. This is a very different. Oh, so there's a bunch of stuff. I saw Fazbear on the bottom. Okay, here's a woman. Hotel, I'm guessing, or maybe a business room. I don't know.
Good evening, Mr. Oswald.
Hello, Mrs. Jennifer. Please take a seat.
This is Jennifer. I'm trying to remember. Was that the name of the doctor from the first one, or at least like the last name of the doctor? I know the doctor's name was Grace. Or no, she's the police department person.
Go on, it won't eat you.
Just gobbles her up the moment it sits down. Okay, so these guys are investigating the reports of Fazbears, it looks like. Okay, so you can see on the bottom the Fazbear case.
Mrs. Hunter, I'm guessing you won't be surprised.
Actually, no, this is Miss Hunter. This is a completely different character. I'm an idiot.
The recent set of events regarding your infamous pupil, right?
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
You know that the thing that happened in Brighton yesterday cost us a lot. Money, reputation, and most importantly, safety.
So this is the day after the incident occurred, okay.
Yes, sir.
Turns out this case is more complex than we previously thought.
Hold on, let's read all the stuff on here. I want to read this whole whiteboard. Okay, so facts. Rerun report. Afton crisis. Is that how you spell crisis? I thought it was an I instead of a Y. You know, FDA report. Confirmed presence of worms, GMO, and FFPP's food. Freddy Fazbear Pizza Place. I'm guessing that's the FFPP. Examination confused presence of stale products. Raccoon feces remains discovered. Checked Afton's house. No evidence found on site. Checked Afton's belongings. No evidence found on site. Afton something, I'm guessing maybe thankfully or something like that. Thankfully sentenced to 1 year. This sentence brought us what we don't know. Who put those worms? Why community hates Afton? Possible connection to Brighton's great abduction? Afton innocent? Blade something? Fazbear Entertainment. Okay. Possible connection to Jack Walton case. So there's even more connection. So I like how they're kind of making this like connected to its own little universe. It's almost like a little nod to the franchise. I kind of like that. I doubt it really is canon to the Walton files, but you know, I do kind of like how like 12Man's kind of inject his own, oh, I'm a fan of this, therefore I'm just gonna put this in there as a little like showing of how cool I think this thing is. It's very interesting. I like this.
Our institution has failed to provide us with sufficient feedback, lead proper research, and provide necessary evidence regarding Freddy.
I will say in regards to the anime, I'm only thinking about it now like with the humans. It almost kind of reminds me of the Polar Express. Like it's very like hyper realistic, slightly uncanny, but I do like it.
Where that backlash even came from.
Oh, there's a tape player in there.
Documents I asked you to bring for today's meeting.
Yes, I brought everything you asked for.
So this isn't something you often think about, like how the police investigate these things. I always like seeing different things, like combat, like different avenues of like what's being looked into, and not just like, oh, the kids are dead and that's that or something.
This document, which is basically a report of a community survey about influential people in our town, says this fellow was quite famous in our town's community. Let me read some of the interesting parts aloud.
Let's see.
Widely known as local creep, never had any friends besides a few exceptions, but those were either as creepy as him or purely mentally unstable.
All right, let's see who these friends are. Let's see who these friends are. Roman Jones, deceased. Henry Emily, alive at a house. Carl Thompson, alive, business partner. I guess there's gonna be a lot of references to certain things. Roman Harris deceased. Bart Carla alive, seeming life sentence. Simon Summers missing. Okay, that's a cute little nod to Day Shift at Freddy's. Dave Miller, because I believe Dave was like the name, like the surrogate name for Purple Guy in that game, because he didn't really have any sort of real alias at the time. So Dave Miller, I like that.
Examples: case of Henry Richard Emily, his suicide attempt.
Ooh.
Case of Roman Harris and his mental breakdown involving public exposure and alleged assault against children in kindergarten.
Ooh, oh, this, oh boy.
It's pretty nasty. Nice friends he had. Also, the owner himself showed too much interest towards children and seemed eerily friendly.
Oh,
Well, he was a children's restaurant owner after all.
Not only is he a psychopath, he's also a potential pedo. Oh man, that is another shade of yuck to the character. The Great Child Abduction of Brighton,
Brighton's Great Child Abduction of 1983 and 1984.
What's the show update?
6 children went missing.
Suspected
To be responsible for the abduction, since all disappearances occurred at his restaurant, but no evidence was
Charlie
found
Emily.
his involvement.
Okay, let's read these cases. Missing case number 1, Charlie Emily. Okay, so Madeline, or what was her name? Yeah, Madeline. Madeline isn't a search, so they do have like the canon characters in here. Charlie, on July 13, 1983, Charlie left Fazbear's family diner plate area at about 8:32 a.m. Customers present in the restaurant at the time saw Charlie heading towards the exit led by 2 male individuals in ages of between 12 and 14. She was last seen by the restaurant entrance supervisor, Emma Jones, at 8:34. When I saw her leaving the restaurant, I could sense that she was in distress. However, those boys who stated that they were her siblings said they were just taking Charlie because their parents told them to. Boys looked really genuine when making such claim. I have not received any order from my supervisor boss. They're also just regular procedure to abandon. Oh god. Okay, so William has also gotten some cohorts. It's not just him doing the killings. Is there maybe like a cult thing almost to this, or just like a group of friends who are like fricked up individuals amongst Afton? I don't know.
Checked the restaurant, his house, car, and other belongings.
Oh, and then there's that photo of Chica. And then the victim body in it. Oh,
that's interesting.
Ooh, Ethan Afton.
Bite of 83. Which resulted in William's son Ethan's death. A couple of bullies.
I could have sworn it was Evan Afton, but maybe it turned out to actually just be Ethan. I don't know.
William's sanity. Oh, and our recent infamous case, poisoning. Lab analyses confirmed the presence of various parasitic organisms in restaurant products. Also, a few of the products were stale upon arrival. Lab analyses confirmed that the parasitic organisms were genetically modified to be able to develop faster, survive in rough conditions, and efficiently reproduce. Such modified species do not appear in nature, which confirms that someone added those artificially enhanced worms to the meal beforehand. However, at the restaurant and William's and his employees' place of residence, no evidence or any traces that would indicate their fault were found.
No evidence. That's what sucks about it too, man. It's like, what proof do you have that this guy did what he's like, what people think he did, or what he said he did, which he obviously did?
5 years in prison for neglecting food quality control procedures and inability to comply with basic hygiene regulation. The court decided to sentence him to 1 year in prison.
1 year, yeah. Not enough.
And that's when things went down.
Alright, so now they're playing a tape. Oh, this is the rioting! All those people who were upset by what had happened. Jeebus. William really caused an uproar here. It was that bad that, like, the whole Brighton community was like, we want this man, like, we want him dead, essentially, almost. God, imagine being such a hated person that people start riots over you. Like, that is a next level. That's some next level hate right there. I would really not, if I guarantee you they see William out in the streets, they would gang up on, they would jump that motherfucker. And everything being set ablaze, all that chaos. Is this real old, like, riot footage from something else, or is this, like, made by, 12Man? I can't tell. And that was the end of it.
Okay, but that doesn't seem to add up to me. I've read the entirety of the report, and despite various nasty things written about him, the report namely summarizes that he's innocent. Well, I mean, most of the time, but why would people hate him so much for leading a supposedly not very successful and dangerous restaurant?
That is a good question.
I say that this man was just really unlucky when it comes to leading a big and ambitious restaurant.
She doesn't know.
I mean, he didn't know that he would hire some creeps earlier who would ruin his reputation by adding God knows what to the food.
No, he
also didn't know for a while while that children were going missing in his restaurant, and even after learning that, he tried his best to help the missing children's parents, but they just kept rejecting his help offer.
No.
And even better, they were suing him, thinking he was responsible for all of this. But those cases, fortunately for him, ended as rejected because no evidence against him was found.
Huh. Interesting.
That's the most concerning part. I suspect that some nut job among the enraged community decided to play God.
Oh.
Doing dirty things to put William and his company in a bad light.
Huh?
Line up even more hate towards him.
Huh.
Yeah, I know that the report directly confirmed he's innocent. No allegations were proven.
An interesting angle to take.
But here's a funny thing. Most restaurant owners don't care about what they produce nowadays. They could just serve a turd on a plate and only get fined for that. And people seem to have no problem. But if it was William?
Huh.
Hard to imagine what could have happened.
That's interesting. That's an interesting angle to take with
Just
this,
wondering
actually.
why people would go after him. Maybe it is because of that, remember that burger restaurant with similar looking animatronics? With the rabbit
Bond's
one
Burgers,
as a
yeah.
name. Can't recall how it was named.
Oh, so I'm trying to tell if this is actually connected to the...
Something burger at Bond's thing.
Yeah, huh.
Like.
Maybe,
Well, a few years prior,
I can see it
people
trying to
after
connect
incidents
itself to
at
that series a little bit more
restaurant
here.
went
That's
nuts.
interesting.
And I suspect is when they saw that something was wrong in a similarly working restaurant with mascots.
I wonder, does Martin
child-friendly
Wall,
staff.
is that his name?
Maybe
Yeah, Martin
they
Wall
started
know
to
about
blame the
this?
owner.
Maybe he left a comment, I
Wanted
don't
to
know.
deliver justice themselves.
But that case was a completely different thing. I highly doubt that would enrage people years later.
There's also a presumably second reason. If you have
Okay.
no idea what something is about, then probably about the money. William was quite a wealthy man, but in mind that all of his fortune was obtained legally. For some reason, though, according to the survey, people widely referred to him as a wise guy and thief. And as you know, nobody likes thieves.
That is
And
true,
because
nobody
people
likes
insane
thieves.
Sharpens most primitive senses, effective enough to ruin someone's reputation.
Huh.
Okay, so what do we do now?
Are they trying to
Who's
paint
to
William
blame
as
for all of
innocent
this?
or no? That's
Among the
interesting.
community?
Oh.
I guess we'll never know, but mainly, fault is on our side.
Huh.
We failed to solve this case, and innocents started to suffer. But at least we can do something to save William from widespread backlash.
Huh.
What do you mean?
We'll change William's identity
Ooh.
and relocate him to a different federal correctional institute. He'll serve there a year, and then we'll release him as a completely different person.
Okay.
We'll supervise him afterwards for a few weeks, see how he behaves, provide him with a bit of financial support, a new flat, help him grab a fresh start in life.
Man,
Cut
huh.
him off from his previous community completely. At this point, everything's gone too far.
What if he reopens his restaurant and the same events happen all over again?
It did. It did. Kind of, in a way.
Possible. First, he won't have enough money to start such a business, and even if he does, I doubt he wants to play with family restaurant businesses ever again. Second, even if he wanted to start another family-targeted location, I doubt that stuff would repeat itself.
I'm pretty sure this is a good idea.
History has a tendency to repeat
That
itself.
man
I don't know
may
about
be
that,
new in
officer.
The restaurant industry, he may make mistakes, but he's
Oh.
not a kidnapper, murderer, a poisoner. I interviewed him earlier, before the court session.
Huh.
He seemed very genuine and honest in what he was saying, and I know when someone's lying to me.
Do you
Okay,
know?
Well, I'm not gonna question this.
Okay, and that'll be it for today, Mrs. Hunter. I'll see you tomorrow.
Goodbye, Mr. Oswald.
Huh. So, okay, let me pause this for a second. I wonder, is William actually like innocent in this series, like this version of events here? That is an interesting angle to take with the character, because like for a lot of the FNaF like timeline, he was shown to be this evil, malicious guy, and then I guess it has to be like the cops don't really know all that much. There has to be some strings being like pulled by old Willy boy. It has to be the case. There's no way it isn't, or at least that's what I believe. Anyways, that's my theory, is that it's gonna be revealed that William actually was the bad guy, and his whole master plan was just to get like the cops on his side, so that way nobody else could try to frick with him and whatever he's trying to do, so he can just live out his sick fantasies. Also, I didn't get to say it before, but I'm gonna check the comments. I wonder if Martin Walls actually did comment on this, like saying thanks for, that's cool that you like mentioned my series and like kind of tied it into this. Okay, I didn't see any like major comments from Martin Walls on here, but I can clearly see that TwelveMan definitely seems to be a big fan of the Walton Files from how many connections were made there. We had that one little nod to it in the first video. Now this one like kind of ties to like the whole town is basically like Freddy Fazbear's exists here, Bond's Burgers is also a thing here, and the whole town is outraged that something similar like this happened. That's interesting, like connecting somebody else's fan work into your own to make it its own thing. That's interesting. Let's get back into this. October 5th, 2009. 2009, that's around when the tapes were found. Okay, somebody's confused. Is this gonna be that Adam guy emailing Howard? I think it was his name. Yeah, Howard, about the tapes. DX. Okay, so he's those are different. Those are various like files and documents. Okay. Firefox on there. You got VLC player. What else you got on there? A lot of documents. Maths. A lot of math. Reports. Tax payment. Tax report. Stuff from Adobe. Those video files. There's a video file on the left, I think. Just based on like the circle and the play button thing. Harold Torres. Spatial dispersion and susceptibility. Huh, okay. So this guy's like a guy who works with the mind? Is this guy just like a scientist? So this guy is Harold Torres. In the former case, it is necessary to include higher multiples along with the dipole moment of the particle. In the former case, it is necessary. It's dark out. All right, nighttime. Oh, is someone gonna come in there and kill the dude for like finding the tapes? I don't know. Oh god. Oh, this is like this is liminal space stuff. I don't know. It's very off-putting. Oh, got an email. So this guy is writing a little report on something. Now he's getting a PhD because this guy's trying to get his PhD, it looks like. I heard a notification there. Did he get mail? It sounded like he did. And I don't know too much about old technology, but oh, I love like the little like movie you can see on the screen itself, like what the camera's doing. That's a nice like a little attention to detail. Okay, email. Check his email. Another thing from Harold. There's no message to like. Okay, yeah, go Adam Turner. Please respond as soon as you can.
Hello, Harold. Oh. I just heard about your recent problems with your urinary tract infection that essentially landed you in the hospital.
Okay, I was not expecting that.
It feels like it's been ages since the two of us had a proper conversation with each other. And I was wondering in the future if we could just skip to Skype sometime in the future, because at the end of the day, where is the communication just sending each other emails with this? So anyway, yet again, I've stumbled upon something incredibly bizarre and disturbing. And I can't shake off the feeling that there's something very odd happening around us right now. And, you know, with those VHS recordings, it's just like seeing how common and similar to each those other tapes are. Like, I don't know, man. It's just like, it's like a sting is going on.
A sting?
Anyway, last week, Harold, I went to a local flea market, you know, just skimming through some stuff.
Okay.
Not looking for anything for me and the wife, just, you know, curiosity.
All right.
Killing the cat again. And among the usual array of knickknacks and vintage items, I found a huge collection of old VHS tapes.
Okay, so that's where the tape 1 and 2
being only 25 cents per tape. And according to the seller, most of them were just old movies and TV shows, but there was one that had caught my eye, and that one was the rare Star Wars 1992 Fox release VHS tape.
All right.
Now, since the owner was not selling the tapes separately, and out of pure self-indulgence and nostalgia, and because I was a huge Star Wars fan when I was a child, I bought all the tapes for 25 cents per tape.
25 cents per tape. That sounds like, definitely nowadays that sounds pretty cheap, but back then I'm sure it was probably a little pricey.
Tape, I went on to browse through the rest of the tapes because, you know, again, curiosity will kill the cat eventually.
Yep.
And, you know, I enjoyed them. They're fine. But when I finished checking out all of them, and I decided to digitize them all and archive them for, you know, purposes for the Internet Archive and anything to do with YouTube and just video essays on stuff that's like lost media. Among about 43 of those tapes, I found 2 which I would say were different.
All right.
And I decided to urgently digitize them and send their contents over to you via Jiggle Drive.
Jiggle Drive. What a name,
now,
Jiggle Drive.
Please check these files as soon as possible, Harold, because they're going to be deleted. And if you value your sleep, Harold, do not download them onto your computer.
Oh.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just me or not, but when I had those tapes lying around, you know, including the previous ones that I've shown you, I suffered from a lack of sleep thanks to those horrible fucking nightmares relating to those tapes. And wiping my drive clean and burning all those tapes in a campfire really relieved me for those awful nights.
Jeebus. So these tapes are kind of haunted then still.
Like,
that aspect is still present.
I think there's a sting going on.
A sting?
Or like an ambush, and we just so happen to be part of it, but we don't know that we're part of it. So just, again, please take care of yourself, Harold. I'll be in touch.
Interesting. So if he downloads those to his computer to watch them, something bad's gonna happen. Oh, he's gonna do it. I mean, he kind of has to watch them. So YouTube, YouTube did exist in 2000. I was created in 2006. I didn't know I thought video essays were more prevalent with like modern YouTube nowadays. I didn't know they were making those kinds of things back in 2009, but I mean, I was 3 years old at the time, so there you go. Okay, recovered audio recording 1. Okay, so now we're getting back to the found footage. Oh, hello. What's your name? You look like a very pleasant man, unless you're William Afton. He's wearing purple, actually. He might be William Afton. What's happening, buddy? Oh, hello.
Hello? God damn it, Carl. Are you there?
Okay, Carl.
Oh, jeez, William.
It is William, okay.
Hello. I didn't expect you to call me this late at night.
All right.
Wake up, Carl. I need you to listen to me.
Oh, dang,
We're
things are
screwed.
urgent. Oh.
And I mean, really screwed.
Oh,
wait
boy.
Wait a minute. What happened? You just woke me up. I just got in the mail from the food control and a call letter from the local police station.
Oh?
Some cook Someone must have talked. William.
He does. I knew he does know. He's not innocent. He knows.
Wake up and think.
Damn. Oh, it's urgent. Oh, he's panicking. He knows. He knows the jig's up.
No, you don't mean. Carl, since I trust you the most, I want you to listen to me, okay?
Dang.
I want you to do exactly what I say.
So William essentially does have a gang of sickos just like him.
He has left. You're the only one who has these jars with worms right now.
Oh my god.
Drop the contents of these jars into the acid tanks you have in your basement.
Jesus.
After emptying these jars, wash them and go deep into the St. Juana forest.
St. Juana Forest. Okay, that's another Walton Files thing.
And bury them at least 7 to 10 feet down.
That was where the two twins were buried. Not the twins, but like the siblings in Walton Files. Jack Walton's kids. Dang.
You know what? Screw the client. Take out of the freezer, dump her into the acid tank, cut contact with the client, and dump her as well.
Are they like working on the dark web, these guys?
Like that, we're gonna have more problems than I already have.
That's interesting,
it's not
actually.
very likely though, but we need to be cautious.
Gee, bus.
After you're done with erasing the evidence, get those tanks into your car and take them to our ditch place.
Okay, so as opposed to William Afton just being a regular serial killer, he works for like, or not works for, but like he's a part of freaking like the dark web essentially. Oh my god. That is definitely a very, very interesting angle to take with his character. And he's got these other associates, like people who he works with to like do dirty jobs for people who are just as sick and twisted as him. Oh my god, that is a very interesting thing to add here. That's a very interesting story element of this. Not something I've ever seen done before, where the killer is just like somebody who works on the dark web.
You know where it is. Drive calmly and do not attract the police.
Oh boy.
They do not know about your involvement in my restaurant yet.
Shiba.
So you should be safe, but still, just be alert.
Oh my god.
Hey, what about the restaurant money? What about our Carl, calm down. Calm down.
I think you need to calm down, Will. You're the one who's being all intense.
Go to my place. You have the keys for it. There's a box with 2 locks in my closet behind the plaster wall, which can be pushed to the side.
That's an allusion to the FNaF 4 box.
The codes for the locks are 1103 for the white one, and for the red one, it is going to be 4531.
I think that might be an allusion to the FNaF 4 box.
3 for the white safe and 4531 for the red safe.
Dang.
Take the money and keep it into your house somewhere safe. We're most likely going to be needing it in the future.
Wait a minute. Where the hell are you right now? I hear running water in the background. This signal's crap.
That's because I threw my goddamn car into the river.
Damn, bro! Damn, you do not want to get caught. Holy.
There were stains of the 3 previous packages in my trunk.
Jeez.
And you know what I mean by packages.
The bodies, yeah, bodies.
But don't worry about the car, though. We could afford another one.
Good God.
Oh!
William,
what?
The animatronics. We still have the animatronics.
Oh.
Wait. Don't panic.
Oh boy.
Before I got rid of the car, I dismantled the animatronics and put them into the crate.
That's where they were. That's why they were finding the animatronics. Okay, it's all coming together in this one. Good lord.
Since we have no other options
Jeebus.
now, I've been thinking for a while.
What?
I've read the letter carefully.
Okay.
I am wanted for food regulations neglect only, so that means I'm not suspected of any murder.
Oh, Jeebus.
If that's the case, I'm gonna go to the police station and turn myself in. What?
Damn.
Are you
That's a.
Calm your ass down!
You calm the down!
I don't have evidence. I put those worms in.
Dang, Willy's getting aggressive now.
Everything I've done previously, they have no evidence.
Jesus.
There's nothing else we can do now.
Damn.
The whole state's gonna be after us.
Oh my god.
I'm doing this to focus all of the officials' interest on me, so you can keep the business alive for a while I'm gone.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it before I keep screaming again. I was gonna say, that's a ballsy move, having to go to the police and turn yourself in, knowing the crimes you've done, but knowing that they only suspect you of one. Jeebus. So the animatronic part's the one that the guys found at the police station. That's why they found it. They found it just because he was trying to hide the evidence of him doing all the fricked up stuff he's done. And once again, the acting is solid on like so many of the actors in this. Like, it is amazing. Like, it's so real. William's like actual fear and the other guy's fear is so genuine. The genuine of him trying to calm him down but still being aggressive because he knows what he's done. Like, man.
Whatever happens,
panicking.
I must sacrifice myself for the greater good and for our future.
Man, our future.
Hopefully,
Jesus.
I won't be jailed forever.
Oh my
I
god.
managed to call my lawyer, an old friend of mine, and he says that he'll try to make my sentence as minimal as possible.
Good God.
I don't have much time left now, so I have to go. Remember, do exactly what I said, and do not f this up. Make sure no one follows you. Stay alert, alright?
Oh God,
I'll
dude.
keep you updated once I get access to the phone in jail.
This is something
I will
else.
come back.
He always comes
I
back.
always come back.
There, yup, called it, knew it. He said the line, he said the buzzword.
Farewell, Carl.
Cell phone has been destroyed. They pulled a Breaking Bad where they just like have the phone, they just like that, break the line. 2 hours later. Oh God. Okay, this is him driving. Carl's driving because William, he threw his car into the fucking river. So it's okay, it's almost like 6 p.m. right now. It's May 13th, 85. This is in 85. So this is around when they got caught and found out for the health code violations. Oh God, the tape is getting fricky. Oh, whoa, he's driving through potholes. Oh shoot, this road is wrecky. We got a rickety road here. My guess he's not really where he's supposed to be.
God.
Yep. Thompson.
Control yourself, man.
Gotta keep composed, otherwise you're gonna get caught. I'm not cheering you on, but still, I'm just saying, you gotta keep calm. You're gonna frick everything up for all your little buddies. Your little... Oh. Oh. He got found out. What are you doing? Yeah. Just play it cool, man. Maybe he doesn't want you for the thing. Maybe he wants you for speeding. Who knows? I don't know why I'm trying to come with this guy. You know what? Good that the police are getting you. Screw you, man. The worms, the poison of the kids. That hurts my eyes.
Okay, calm down, dude. Calm down.
Yep, just calm down. Calm the frick down, like Critical says. The officer is going, yep, coming out. Man, I love I think, like I mentioned before, I love the CGI on this. Like, it looks very real.
Morning, partner. How you doing today?
Ooh.
Hello, officer.
All right.
Fine. Great to hear. Well, my name is Officer Jacob Clyde. Could you hand over the keys?
Wait a second. Is that a connection to Spectre? Hold on a second. Officer Clyde. Is that a connection to the Spectre videos too? Man, this is a whole love letter to like the FNaF VHS community. Wow. So you've got connections to Walton Files with being in Brighton, also Bond's Burgers, blatantly mentioned, and also Officer Clyde. He's the guy from the Foxy VHS tape video by Spectre, which we also watched a while back. Actually, I believe Spectre helped out with some of the CGI for these videos. Wow, I like this. This definitely adds a lot more awesomeness to it, just because of how it's like kind of paying homage to all these little aspects of the FNaF VHS community. Because in a way, they are all building their own timeline of what went on. I think it's the same voice actor for Clyde too, but I could be wrong.
All right, here's the keys. Let me just step out of the car real quick.
Alrighty, take your time.
Oh, he's bringing the camera too. Oh God.
Is this camera rolling?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm just recording a home video of me driving.
Oh,
I've always
video.
loved driving down this way, and I really like to watch the footage on this road for special occasions at home, when I want to relax. But don't worry, I have no intention of showing this to the public, though. Just for private use.
It's all good. It's okay. I'm fine with that.
I would say it's always interesting to hear some sort of I mean, that's not even the real reason, I don't think, but still.
Showing this footage to the public.
I fully understand.
Okay. License and registration, please.
Yeah, sure. Hang on.
Okay, all right. He's playing cool for now. Oh, is he gonna like attack the officer, or is he gonna get shot? I don't know.
All right, Mr. Thompson.
Mr. Thompson.
You mind if I just called you Carl? You can call me Jacob in return if you want.
All right.
Sure. I've never interacted with such a friendly officer before, though I'm surprised. So.
Nah, I just want this to be sort of a short and friendly conversation, you know?
All right.
But
okay.
I should really get to the point.
That demeanor's gonna flip around real quick once he finds out, if he finds out.
No, you got me. I couldn't tell you.
So in case you didn't know, first, take a look, please.
Oh, okay, it's speeding.
You've exceeded the speed limit about 10 miles per hour. Second, your left rear light went off.
Jeez, really?
Okay.
Well,
so it's just for speeding so far.
The speed limit back there was always 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, unfortunately the officials decided to change the sign on the entrance to National 54 not even 5 days ago. So now the speed limit is 55 miles per hour here.
Okay, so he's fine for now.
God, that's awful.
You should consider yourself lucky, honestly, Carl. Not all officers out there are as kind as me. I won't give you a ticket for the speeding, but I unfortunately have to fine you for the broken rear light. I'm really sorry, man, but that's a misdemeanor, and there's $100 and a 1 penalty point ticket for that.
God damn it. I really didn't notice that. What's gonna happen now? Listen, how am I supposed to pay that?
Oh, boy.
Actually, if you do have a working spare bulb and can replace it yourself now, I might just let that slide and pretend that nothing happened.
Ooh.
If not, head to any court within the next 7 days, show my receipt, and just regulate the fine.
Yeah, I have bulbs in the trunk.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, you freaked up.
Oh. Okay, brother?
Oh, you freaked up. Oh, you could have just said, I'll take it to the court.
Trunk for me really quick.
Oh, you idiot. You idiot. Oh, this guy's screwed. He's dead, bro. Oh, man. I do have certain... Bro, what were you thinking, dude? Bro, he could have just said, you know what? I'll take it to the court, and I'll pay the fine within the next 7 days. Nope. You had to mention the trunk. Oh, this guy's done. This guy's done your rings, bro. Oh, you're done. You're done, dude. Say bye-bye. You're screwed, buddy. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're gone. You're gone. You're going to jail, buddy.
Quite a large tank you have here. Can I see what's inside?
Yeah, sure. But just be prepared for a god-awful smell.
Oh, he's still doing it?
Listen, I was disposing some old meat from my store, right? And I tried dissolving most of it in hydrochloric acid, but there's still little bits and pieces of the old lamb inside, so... It's not gonna smell very good.
Make it up a lie.
Quite a bizarre way of disposing old meats. I'm not gonna lie to you, you've kind of surprised me.
Oh, you think something's off. Surely, something has to be off.
In movies. With dead bodies.
He knows.
Am I right?
He knows. He has to. Oh.
What the
Oh my god, he's got a silenced pistol? Oh my god, what? Damn. Wow. Alright, so first off, Officer Clyde, he wasn't the same dude from, what's it called? He wasn't the same officer from the Spectre series. This isn't trying to tie that into that. Because that Clyde survived, and this one is dead. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting to pull out a pistol and just kill the guy. Damn, this thing has all sorts of surprises. Wow. Damn, he came prepared. He knew. Oh, man, but now the officer's missing. But he didn't clock in, though, so now it's just gonna be filed as a missing case. But then again, did he put on gloves when he disposed of his body? You're gonna find the fingerprints, right? Oh, God, he just put his body in the freaking grass, dude. That is insane. That is so, like, I was not expecting that. He actually just freaking popped him in the head, dude. Oh my god. What's tape 2 gonna be then? Oh, that's the end of it. Okay, I just got an ad, but I'm just gonna say it again. Like, guy, go check out this series. This is so crazy, dude. I was not. I thought he was gonna arrest the guy. This was gonna show, like, oh no, more people have been caught, and now Will's operation, his whole plan is really going downhill. But no, he had actually, that begs the question, how did the officer not notice a silenced pistol in that guy's pocket? Where was he keeping it? Like in his coat or something? If he's even wearing a coat, like a jacket? Oh, that is crazy, dog. Rip Officer Clyde. Man, what a twist. That was like instant. It was like right, I think it was like in the chest and then in the head or something, like heart head, like friggin' John Wick style. All right, let's move back on. This is gonna be the second tape in this video. Yeah, nah, Harold, that's some fricked up stuff there, buddy. Now for tape 2. Here we go. Let's see it. Recovered audio recording 2. Okay, so each one is gonna be an audio recording and then a tape. Okay, William again. Who's he talking to this time? Is it gonna be Clyde again or is it gonna be another dude? Oh, okay, it's calling Carl again.
It's William. William, my man, how are you?
Oh.
I've heard about your court hearing, and I know it sounds rough, but hey, congrats on your short and sweet sentence.
Oh, okay, this is after the fact.
Carl, I spoke to an agent.
Oh?
Due to the riots that's happening right now, I'm gonna have to vanish out of town. Okay, but, not sure you're allowed to tell me that through the prison phone. No, you idiot, I'm not using a prison phone.
Oh.
I'm not that stupid. I got my hands on a guard's cell phone.
Damn. That's sneaky.
I've heard about my house getting burned down. Is that true? Yep, up in flames within an hour.
Oh.
Excellent.
Okay, he wanted that, because that means the evidence is now officially gone.
Destroy the evidence they were looking for.
Dang.
The guard.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to go, but I'm gonna tell you this. Wait for a phone call.
Oh.
If a person starts to set with the ring of rosies, do whatever that person says.
Oh, dang.
My existence for now. Keep the money, but do not spend it yet. You're gonna need it later. Wait for future calls.
Oh, dang, so now we're getting to another associate, not just Carl. Ring-a-ringer, you get to call Ring-a-ringer Rosies, that's the code. Okay, so it's a part of it, it's more of his cohorts. Oh, we got a TV network. This might be just local news then. Probably talking about the riots that are going on. So it's just flipping through TV channels then. I'm guessing at some point we'll get to local news maybe. Oh, okay, this might be it. Or it's something else. Oh, guys, this is like an access network to like a dark web channel that William was surfing through. So it's just flipping through random channels. Oh, T1P12.
2.1 television.
Oh.
Channel 12, Bellwood.
Bellwood, okay. Commercial break. Oh, we're gonna see a commercial for Fazbear's, won't we? Dang, Freddy Jr.'s Genuine Pizza. Ooh, they got ice. I remember having that logo on a t-shirt when I was younger. I like how they use that. Okay, we got the ad now for Freddy Fazbear's.
You might be wondering, is this place real?
It is, and it welcomes you. Welcomes everyone.
Walter Brown, founder. Huh.
Genuine Pizza, where fantasy and fun come to
life. Wow. 573-711-5628. Grand opening on July 10th. Okay. Was that all? Okay, that one just had the phone call. That wasn't too major from the looks of it. It was just stuff from TV, little archives. Okay, so he closed down the stuff. Now just getting rid of it, yeah, because of what the other guy said. Oh, getting a phone call. Okay. Phone's ringing downstairs. All right, got a phone. Oh, end of part 1. Ooh, okay, all right. So this is now the end. Wait, is that Carl? Is that his like other identity or something? Was that gonna be like the phone call going to the guy and Adam didn't know about like what he did? Wow. What is it? Written by 12man, assisted by Spectre. Okay, yeah, Spectre had involvement in this. 12man and Spectre, motion capture by Spectre. Sound design 12man, sound effects assets from YouTube, okay. Voice acting Static, that's another FNaF VHS creator I might take a look at. Music, The Shining soundtrack, Security Breach main theme, Prelim and Allegro in the style of Pugnani, Prelude, and C minor. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for the Shining soundtrack. Used Gary's Mod Steamworks assets port to Blender enhanced by 12man. All auxiliary assets, 12man Spectre, Sketchfab. Man, this was DeviantArt FNaF model library, edited by 12man. VCR conversions by Analog Noise, Siap Siong. VMware set up by 12man, Siap Siong, Alfex. Special thanks. Theft King for generous donations, Mean Bear for few renders. Entire The Dimensions Discord server. Real life companies, their products, and other popular series reference shown have been placed in the video for aesthetic purposes only under fair use law. I'm guessing that's like for the commercials and stuff that were used. Thank you for watching and patience. If you wish to support my future work, please consider liking and subscribing. Yeah, no, you heard it, guys. Go to his channel, like, subscribe, all that stuff. 12man, copyright 2024. Man, that was something else, bro. That was a solid series, man. There was just so much to that was like new and interesting. Man, that was a very unique take on the FNaF VHS like genre as a whole. I mean, there was so much like different like concepts that were used in it that I had not ever seen before. Like, okay, let's summarize real quick. Let's summarize this, what happened here. So basically, William Afton as a serial killer, Brighton kind of connects to, I'm not gonna use any of the Walton Files connections. I'm guessing that's just kind of like little Easter eggs, things that 12man used who's a fan of the franchise. So William Afton, as opposed to just being this serial killer driven to make people suffer the way he did from like the death of his son and daughter. I don't know if they confirm he has a daughter in this. I know there was Ethan, but there's also Elizabeth Afton. So they don't really like confirm that was the reason that he did all that crazy stuff. I don't think anyways. Because Bite of 83 is a recent thing, so how much more recently would he have had to do all those like fricked up things that had happened? So he's somebody who works on like essentially the dark web and like does a bunch of fricked up stuff for all these different clients who pay him big money, and he also gets money from the actual pizzeria itself. And he has this guy Carl who works with him as well, who just as sick and sadistic as he is. And then after it was kind of got out that this stuff was happening, a bunch of people in Brighton were like, we gotta frick this guy, we gotta get him his life sentence, gotta get justice for all those people that died, those kids. And it didn't work, and then those people ended up burning down his house, which had all the evidence of what he did. So essentially William, he was kind of playing like 4D chess here. He kind of like had a suspicion that everyone would hate him for this. I think anyways, I don't know. Or maybe when that happened, he was like, oh my god, this is my luck could not be better. And now this guy Carl is gonna be getting a call from somebody. He's gonna be like, Rosie, something, and that phone ringing. It looks like the guy Adam doesn't know that his friend Howard is actually Carl. If I were to guess, that's my theory, because that phone ring, it has to imply that that's Carl. And also the animatronics freaking out. Are there kids stuffed inside them or possessing them? I feel like that's still a little bit unclear for me. And also the stuff with juniors, how does that work exactly? Is that William Afton like manipulating the security features of the animatronics themselves to like kill any sort of guard? And then like he uses their bodies, cooks them, kills them, whatever the heck. Oh man, 12man, if you're watching this, man, you created this is some good stuff here. This is an amazing series, and I definitely all you guys watching out there, go check this out, seriously. But yeah, no, with all that out of the way, I'm gonna call this an episode. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Willy Watches Spooky Things. I hope you did enjoy it. I was very, very impressed with the work that 12man here has done. Like the animation and stuff was on point. It was very well done. It looked very clean, very polished. The voice acting in this and the acting in general is just super amazing. Like it felt very natural, very real. The suspense and kind of just the conceptual horror of this is just it hurts to think of even now. Like I guess the way he changed up like the story of FNaF to make it like even more darker than it really was. Like it's new, it's fresh, it's original, and I really think that this series will be going places. Like I said in the beginning, make sure you guys go subscribe to 12man OP. There will be a link in the description below to his channel. Definitely give him the views, definitely give him the support. I mean, this is some solid stuff here. This is amazing. Next video that we're watching, I'm gonna leave it a bit of a surprise. I'm gonna leave it a bit of a mystery because it's Halloween. You know, why not have a little surprise for that last little day in the spooky month? Again, thanks for watching. If you want to check any of my social medias, my Instagram, my TikTok, my Snapchat, they'll be linked in the description below as well. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and see you next one. Take care. Happy Halloween, everybody. Hey! How's it going, everybody? It's me, Wonder Will, in my Bob Ross get up here for Halloween. What do you think? I will say the most awkward part of the costume for me is just this beard, because it keeps falling off. You can't exactly really see my mouth moving that much. It looks like a cartoon where it's like just like the beard goes up and down. You don't really see any mouth movement. But I'm just kind of interjecting with this outro card to say that this episode was originally not going to be a Halloween episode. There's actually another episode of Willy Watches Spooky Things that I'd already recorded in preparation for Halloween. However, I've been losing a lot of sleep, man. I've been losing a lot of sleep. I've been doing a lot of editing, a lot of working, a lot more than I wish I could be doing. And balancing that with schoolwork has become a little bit harder, so I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna give myself a break. I'm not gonna try to rush out a Halloween episode for the spooky season. I'm just gonna run with this one being the one that we're doing for Halloween. That's not to say that video won't be posted ever. That video will indeed be coming to the channel at some point during November, but that's, I'm gonna have to change up some things in the intro because they keep mentioning Halloween in that one. And if the video in which I mentioned Halloween like 10 times goes up after Halloween, it's gonna look a little weird. And also, one more thing I wanted to bring up because I mentioned like the loss of sleep thing. I think I'm gonna be taking a bit of a break from YouTube during November. I'm not gonna be completely gone. You'll have that video to look forward to and maybe one or two more, like, I don't know, YouTube shorts, I guess, showcasing some of the new artwork I'm making for the thumbnails. But other than that, it's gonna be a pretty small amount of uploads coming, so that way I can kind of focus more on my school stuff and also just kind of take a break from doing YouTube, you know, maybe play some games in my free time. I haven't done that in a while. Once I come back, we'll have a new gameplay series on the channel. I'm not gonna spoil what it is, but for those of you who have been commenting, asking for me to play this game a lot, don't worry, you will get your wish. I will play it. And for those of you who don't know, then it'll be more of a surprise to you, I guess. But I guess that's all I really have to say. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Willy Watches Spooky Things. I hope you did enjoy it. Like I already said, this is gonna feel weird just interjecting this after I was already doing the outro. Like I said, if you want to follow any of my social medias, it'll be linked in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Happy Halloween, and see you next one. Take care.